Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is DB333 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order Last Days of Europe, as Speer's Germany. Now in the last video, the Civil War broke out. We've actually done some pretty decent maneuvers without having to do console cheats or anything. For once, I don't have to cheat. We're doing pretty well. We haven't quite cut off all of, Heidrich's factions, but we're doing pretty damn well in encircling them, pupping them off. Actually, let's check how we're doing casualty-wise. We're second highest right now, but we still have all of our victory points. Compare that to Göring, who's pretty close. He has the highest troop, and Heydrich, who's has a bit less casualties, but he's also a bit closer to capitulating, only like a few percentage points. So it's not a big comparison, but it's still notable. So we're going to start moving into Saarbrücken soon enough. We need some anti-tank. What are these guys built? Very all-up anti-tank too. Okay. Edit. What do these guys have? We might just try to get a couple more of these guys for now too. We'll train 4 at a time. Sublocation in Hessen. And get moving. Gonna take Saarbrücken soon enough. Let's see what's going on in Norway, because they are finally free at last, which is really interesting, and I've never seen that before. And the factions are getting kind of shuffled about, so they'll be holding elections, which is going to be really interesting. Whew. It's going to be really neat, honestly, just to see how that ends up going. We'll get some more tanks building. I think we'll get some more resources as we just start taking more stuff. In fact, Saarbrücken is going to be... we're going to get a huge influx of resources coming up. We're about to take back Luxembourg. Rostock has been captured. Once one of the busiest harbors in the Baltic Sea, Rostock has been left thoroughly ravaged. As the Civil War makes its way to northern Germany, the citizens of Rostock watched with dread as the fighting crept closer and closer to the city. Hopeful citizens rejoiced when the enemy advance stopped just short of the city. The celebrations were cut short as a shocking artillery and aerial bombardment rocked the entirety of the city. It suspected that the would-be conquerors were simply tired of a protracted resistance, that such a brazen show of strength would break the city's spirit. The bombardment had the opposite intended effect, with civilians who had up to this point been indifferent supporters of Göring rose up in anger in defense of their homes. Saying the line between civilian and soldiers was blurred as a vast understatement. After sustaining small arms fire from plainclothes civilians all across the ruins, many people wearing plainclothes were simply shot on sight in the streets, with few exceptions. In response, the fighting took to the underground. The city's vast drainage and sewer systems were extensively used by Göring and his newfound allies to great effect. So great, in fact, the underground systems were allegedly gassed more than once, and combat engineers were deployed to collapse the tunnels, increasing the damage to the already destroyed city. Rostock University, one of the oldest centers of higher education in the world and headquarters of the defenders, was hit multiple times by ballistic missiles, completely leveling it. It wasn't until the fighting concluded that the attackers learned that it was actually being used as a hospital and refuge for suffering citizens. Not a single soldier was killed in the strikes, and there were well over 1,000 dead buried in the rubble. Göring's men, bloodied and battered, have retreated from the broken bones of the city, covered by his air force. For the time being, it looks like Göring is being put on the defensive in northern Germany. The scene is becoming shockingly repetitive. But we got some more stability, some more legitimacy, and some more PP. So we'll try getting some more influence going. We are pretty much the legit force right now. People look to us and say, yeah, they are the legit Germany, more or less. We'll try to take some more land. Wondering if we can take Strasbourg. That would be huge. Honestly, my big concern is to try to help out these students in Stuttgart, because they made a big effort. It was a big risk trying to break out. Ooh, shit. Bormann is actually starting to break through our lines, which is not good. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist schlecht. Bad. I think that's how you say bad in German. I think the move is start. Maybe that'll start the attrition. Shit, they've taken Strasbourg. So they are not long for this world, I'll tell you that much. I'll hold this guy off so we can get an encirclement coming up. They have Marines. I don't know how exactly that works, especially how they don't have a fucking coast over there, but you know what, Heydrich? I know better not to question the Dark Sun. So I'm just gonna let that go. Can we try to take this pocket out? Yeah, and Metz. There we go. We're about to encircle these guys. Yeah, I don't think these students are long for this world. In fact, we're getting pushed back a bit, which is not good at all. Shoot. Yeah, we lost with students. Holy crap, it's only been a month, I just realized. But we'll get some more defense on our core territory, which will help. So let's get some out of supply consumption, consumer goods factories. The National War Support Organization is an oversight board suggested by Speer. This organization will organize the entirety of our civilian and military war apparatus into a single, easily manageable organization that will oversee the entire war effort. The benefits of streamlining everything pertaining to war is obvious. Our administrators can easily shift resources to whatever sectors need the material the most. Stricter guidelines and quotas will ensure that our military production runs at peak efficiency, and that our military will get whatever supplies it needs quicker and more consistently. This is the fight of our lives. We must fight with every means available to us. Nothing less than total war will suffice. Alright. Shit, it seems like the push just isn't working. They're hanging out. They're hanging in there in Metz. God damn. It is Stuttgart's turn yet to feel the fires of war. If Martin Bormann's battered army returned with a vengeance, the city is once again secure, but at a great cost. While military losses are known, the civilian population infrastructure has been decimated. The great automatic plants of the city, Porsche, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, Bosch, and a few others have been completely reduced to rubble. No one will be making any breakthroughs here in electronics, and it seems that not many guns will be coming out of the city in the near future. Still, the city is strategically important, and Bormann once again controls this important junction. No one quite knows where he'll strike next, but with Stuttgart in his hands, that list is long indeed. Well, where will he strike next? I don't know, it's hard to say. What do I know? Is I think if Göring isn't gonna be out of this war now, well, maybe not quite now, but he's out soon. Oh, look, they're trying to take over Königsberg. Those students are holding their own. Props to them. Those Speertards are holding their own. It makes me proud. You guys want to start taking a... Let's go Stettin. Who is texting me? Some links are sent to your student email. That's nice. Why'd you have to schedule me an important meeting during a fucking power outage? That's my question. School that I go to that I'm not gonna say because I don't want to dox it or anything. Okay, right now we're fighting against Hydric over here. We're finally starting to push in through Metz. Looks like we took out one of their divisions. Curious. They don't have military access through Burgundy. It's probably a good idea. Though that might be an interesting buff if they ever wanted to do it. Just give them military access. That might help out a bit. So we're about to take Stettin. These guys are hanging in there pretty well, actually, honestly. Karl's doing pretty well for his first real war. It's like he's a big boy now. We'll do infantry expert, gets more attack. Wunderbar. We promote any more of these guys. Infantry expert. Yeah, that works. What about von Trescow? We can give him alright, we need some more command power first. Close all that out. I think with this, Hydric will be out of the war. Which I know if that happens, Himmler's going to start funneling support to, I believe it's, Goring. And from there, I guess he just gives up. Let's see what's going on over in Russia. Russia, Ukraine. I guess not so much Ukraine. Well, actually, we can see what they're doing, I guess. Got the Moscow autonomy and the German sovereign zone. Who's winning right now? Meyer is actually holding in kind of well, but if he lost Vilna. If he loses Minsk, he's out. I can tell you. I know how that works. I've had it happen to me on stream and while recording. Tomsk is making their own. They'll take up Siberian Black Army, then I imagine Kemerovo, Novosibirsk, and Oyrotia. After that, Cheetah might hang in there. It depends on what Irkutsk is doing. Opportunity for forgiveness. Is Irkutsk going down 100% wholesome path? What? I didn't think it was possible. Wholesome Yagoda confirmed. Christ, they are really holding their own. They only have one. They have a Heinrich Himmler division, so that kind of explains part of it. Yeah, we'll get that guy going. With Metz, I imagine Himmler has to be out. Or Hydric has to be out. It's basically... Let's see. Still no. Jesus. Mulhausen. Alright, well. You guys are going to be on the southern push. These guys, let's cut there. Front line. You do an offensive line down there. Try to retake Stuttgart. Work with them there. The Königsberg boys and girls, because there might be some girls there. You never know. Women can fight. That's what they tell me, at least in YouTube comments when I say sex is shit. Are we not getting the... We need everyone on the front. So get to it. What sort of defense bonuses do they have? You have more surrender limit, less organization, more recruit population, more war support. Just from support from Himmler. That's really it looks like. Other than that, they're just... I guess the students are starting to get pushed back. Wait, no. I just need you to go into Stope. I haven't seen Goring's tree before. And they're rallying the workers. What about Bormann? We need the calm, all the calm. We need the men, all the men. We need the cash, all the cash. Whew. Okay, so Bormann has a lot of rallying decisions, it looks like. Old Guard, oligarchs, all that sort of stuff. Like I said, status quo guy, basically. So we take Strasbourg. We'll have control of the state, I think. Might just move over and try to take Baden. Real quick, try to get over... Is this the Rhine? I think it's the Rhine. Oh god, what is happening? I know this is the Rhine. It's like, is that another... Looks like there's another river there, so that might... It might just be something that flows into the bigger Rhine and this is the main Rhine, or this is the Rhine and this is just a tributary that flows into the Rhine. I don't know. I need to get better at geography, because I know where countries are. I know roughly like where the main rivers are. But I could afford to learn more about maps, you know, the world around me. Not around me. So, I mean, I'm not in Germany right now. I'm in America. War is hell. Honestly, this would have been better to go down. Actually, that's not too bad. I'll take... The reserve stuff is not bad. Take... More manpower is always something to take. If you can get it. Let's say we'll take Danzig. We have 50 days to do so. I feel good about it. We're taking Stolp. We just need to keep marching, and we'll take Danzig. We'll take Ordensburg, Krosensee. And I think if we take Danzig, we'll get some extra stuff. And extra stuff is always nice, unless it's bad stuff. I mean, you never want bad stuff. But good stuff is always great. Can we... We can. At least we can try to push through. I don't know, the only front we're really making progress on is with Goring 1. Shit, there go the students there. R.I.P. Well, distracted them long enough. How's this going? Yeah, that's not going to work much. I think my best bet is to just let them kind of grind up against each other. Shit, they've taken a castle. Cassell? I'm not sure. But if we take Danzig, yeah, we'll get more influence. With that, I'm guessing we can do stuff. I forget exactly what influence does. I assume, you know, more influence always seems like a good thing. So I'll take it. The fronts are more or less stagnating. We've taken... Come on. There we go. We've taken Danzig, boys. Beautiful. Now, is there anything we could do with our influence? I forget. Okay, the Purple Army. You guys can maybe start making some pushes. It's mainly against Heydrich, but it's something, I guess. Try to move there. Just turn into like a... Gotta try to normal out this front as best we can. Make it look presentable. Normal. They have a... Yeah, they have a 3-fort province there in, level 3-4, that's what I'm trying to say. Level 3-fort in castle, though it looks kind of depleted. So I don't actually... Yeah, there are no damage levels, so... So Air Force... So our planes, it looks like we have 26 left. Trying to think what we do after this. Our economy is actually doing pretty damn well, strangely enough. Which I would not expect. But, there's only so much we can do, really, right now with it. An economy. What's our construction looking like? Okay, economy. We have some PP. So back to... Let's build some more stuff. It doesn't know about too much. Alright, we got free repair helping us out there, so that's helpful. We're making a bit of progress. How's we lost 108,000. A lot of that's just students, so yeah. Borman has barely lost a man. You guys need to stop that push. It's not... No. You fucking dumbasses. Stop. No. 9. Yeah. That'll be fine. You can do that. 9. I'll try moving up to speed free. See if that helps much. Move into Bromberg. I mean, it's more of Heydrich's VP victory points, not ours, but if Heydrich collapses, then we hang on to that first. Bear that to say Bormann maybe take control of it, or what am I trying to say? Here's kind of my logic, I guess. From what I notice, a lot of, you know, how it all gets distributed depends on mainly who's left. So say Heydrich is still in this, but he lost his land. If Goring collapses, he's going to get his land back. If Heydrich collapses first, we secure this land, and Goring gets put... Goring is still in the game, which when he collapses, we hang on to whatever land he has, I think. I think that's how it works. I might be mistaken, but I hope I'm not. Chiza, okay. Okay, we're gonna fight you there, buddy. Let's go back down to speed 2. I am really starting to worry about Bormann's strength. We'll send you there. We'll start eventually working on these guys, start grinding them down. Then we'll try to get an encirclement here. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's start a... What the... No. Jesus. Edit mode. We'll shorten some of these fronts. We'll shorten that front. This front will lengthen out a bit. Edit mode. Not that one. That's tanks. No, this is tanks. Right. This is our normal one. Fuck. We'll stretch that out a bit. In fact, we'll shorten this a bit more too. Well, while we're doing that. So we got more troops consolidated on those borders, right? So we'll be able to have a bit better luck. And then we'll have it all reorganized a bit better. Line, just get over the river. That's the most I need out of it, you guys. The Algerian War, we'll see what happens there. How's oh. Okay, England seems to be making... Free England seems to be making a bit of a comeback. Norway has their flag back. Oh, they're having the return of the king. Beautiful. You love to see it. You do. Try to move there, get an encirclement. Fuck, never mind. We are at war, still. So how are we doing on the organization front? I'll go back up to speed 3 right now. There we go. There we go. Let's get some friends from the Reich. Germans fighting alongside us in our occupied territories are not the only Germans who wish to see us triumph in the Civil War. Throughout the Reich, there are thousands of like-minded Germans who will know that with Albert Speer's leadership, only with Albert Speer's leadership will Germany be birthed as a stronger, more powerful, more than just power. What? In this bleak world. We should call out to these scattered loyalists and ask them to help us out in any way they can. Now that makes sense. I'm down for that. It's just that sentence was kind of weird. And its structuring. No! Meyer Landroute. Fuck, okay, this guy's gonna get encircled. Yeah, we lost that one. Holy shit, the SS is doing pretty well. Well, that is not nice to see at all. Shit, this is not good. It would be a shame if there were some rebellions. There's some mutinies on the Bormann side of the conflict. Okay, let's just compare units real quick. We have 42. They eclipse us pretty much a little bit. So really we'd just be making it even if we helped incite a few mutinies, if you catch my drift. I don't know. What do you think, Gus? Hmm? That's what I thought too, Gus. That's what I thought. Was ist das? Luxembourg? Was? Okay, send a guy there to deal with that. Okay, that's not fair. Come on. Why would I think you guys give a fuck about shitty Luxembourg? No offense, you know, real life Luxembourg, but this is a shitty random one province in Germany. No one cares about it. No one should care about it. Here. This is fucking bullshit. Fuck you, fucking Bormann, bald-ass motherfucker. Fucking Anthony Fantano looking ass. Fucking 7 out of 10 for damn looking ass. Fucking 6 out of 10 for my beautiful dark twisted fantasy looking ass. What the fuck, bitch? Motherfucker. How come his focus have 28 days and we have 35 days for ours? That's weird. See, he has an inherent advantage over. Ooh, great news! The brave merchants of Brittany have realized that we are the true successors to Germany. Brent smugglers have long aided us in educating the students of Germany. It's only natural that they aid us further in our struggle against the traitors. The Brents are willing to help us distribute our propaganda against Germany, using their many networks in the Reich, as well as providing us with weapons for our army. For liberty. Well, that is all well and good, but you know what's not well and good? The thought of dying right now. If only there was a saving grace for me, like a timer that I could use to just stop and recalculate. If only it was happening, say, tapping a ring, let's say, 14 seconds from now. If only. But, well, I guess I'm just going to have to start recalculating my will. Give a lot of stuff to the slaves, because Lord knows we're going to need help coming up in the upcoming... Oh! Timer, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Saved by the Bell. Thank you as always for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of his content in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for more uploads every weekday. As well as Saturday. If you have any comments, feedback, concerns, any sort, leave in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get and appreciate any old feedback you might have for me. If you want to send a few bucks my way, I have a Patreon. If you want to go ahead and chat and play games or whatever, I have a Twitch. And if you just want to watch me do this stuff live, I have a Discord, so you can check all that out in the links in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. As always, guys, my name has been Doggo333, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.